Hello again, my name is Rodney Reynolds and welcome to another video review. Today I'm looking at the Athenatec A801 tower case. At the front of the case there's a door which opens to reveal 4 5¼ drive bays and 2 external 3½ drive bays. Right here is the power button, reset button, hard drive LED, and the power LED. And this front cover gets easily removed by pulling at the bottom like so. When the front cover is removed, an optional 120mm fan can be installed right here. It does come with a filter which is easily removed for cleaning. Installing a 3½ or 5¼ drive in this case is very simple because of the toolless rail construction. First of all, remove the front cover. Next, just twist off any of these metal pieces that will allow you to install whichever drive you're installing. Then go ahead and select which rails you want from inside the case. Then go ahead and take the drive which you want to install the rails on, snap them on, and slip the drive into place like so until it snaps. Now, keep in mind, when you put the cover back on here, going to also need to remove whichever filler is in the front here so you can allow the front cover to go on correctly. And the drives are very easily removed. Just press in on either side and pull out. And with the front cover installed, you can see how it fits. At the top of the case there's a little gate which opens to reveal 1 FireWire port, 2 USB ports, a microphone, and headphone jack. At the side of the case there are a number of holes right here, and this is to allow air to get into the case. Right here we have 2 locking mechanisms, one at the top, one at the bottom, to lock the side panel. Push it up and this one down. To unlock, push this one up and this one down. If you want to remove the side panel, simply push it back and take it off. At the back of the case, at the very top, is where the power supply gets installed, and right here is a 120mm fan with a grill. Also included is a I/O shield plate, and down right here are the expansion bays. They have 1 thumb screw on this side panel for easy installation and removal. Also at the back of the case is this little switch, and this is in when the side panel is on. This goes connected right into your motherboard, and it will tell you when the side panel is on or off. This case, like many others that are tall, have feet. And of course this one does as well, 4 feet, and that helps with stability. Now inside the case here we have this plate which you can install 2 80mm fans onto. This also can swing open and can be completely removed. And on this side you've got these little posts which pop out like so, and when this is installed and your motherboard and your PCI cards are installed, it rests up against those to just keep them in place. They have a toolless design on installation of cards, and I'll show you how it's done here without a motherboard installed, just to demonstrate. First of all, pinch and pull this way. Then go ahead and take the card, install it like so, pinch again, and push this way. And it's installed. This case has 6 internal 3½ drive bays. You can put 5 on this compartment right here, and 1 more up here. This compartment can actually be very easily removed. Unscrew the thumb screw right here, press down, and just slip it out, and do what you need to do, and snap it back into place. There's also an area right here to put an optional 80mm fan. It has a filter there, and there are holes on the other side of the case to allow for intake of air. Unfortunately, the motherboard tray in this case is not removable, but this bar right here is removable. 2 screws right here and 1 at the back. When it is removed, it means you can gain further access to the inside of the case. Now you see this black thing right here on the case just behind my finger? Well, that is actually a piece of steel covered in rubber to allow for cables to snap into it. That means, of course, things are going to be nice and tidy. Speaking of cables, you've got all these cables which come from the top of the case for the FireWire, the 2 USB, the microphone, and headphone jack, as well as all these cables which come from the front of the case which go plug into the motherboard for the hard drive LED, the power LED, the reset switch, and the power switch. This case has a lot of very useful and interesting features. Now, I personally do not like the look on the front of the case. It doesn't have a removable motherboard tray, also doesn't have a side window, and remember, it's a steel case, so it's fairly heavy. But considering the price on this case, and considering how many features that does come along with it, this is a great product. Again, my name is Rodney Reynolds, and this has been another video review. Be sure to check back very soon. I will have a brand new one for you then. Also pop it on my website at www.3dgameman.com. And while you're there, you can go into the forums and register. And remember, registration is completely free. Also keep in mind, you can find out a lot more on this product in the forums. And as a final note, if you love watching these video reviews, please help support 3dgameman.com. Until the next time, take care.